Welcome everybody to another episode of Coachescall, the real game. This is a behind the scenes look, or really our kind of behind the scenes look. We're really not behind any scene. We're just going to give some input on the recap of week 14 and 15. It seems like we've been gone a while, but I'm here with my buddy, the head honcho, our guy in Carolina, Triston Dunn. Triston, how you doing, brother?
What's up, buddy? How's it going?
Man, I'll tell you what. It's been hectic. Some of us have real jobs like me and you, and when it gets closer to the holidays, it gets busy because people get stupid. I'm going to go
Yeah,
ahead and say it. I mean,
yeah,
we're both in sales,
yeah.
and
My job's been crazy, but we're almost to the finish line. I can see it.
I know almost to the finish line. I get it. Speaking of finish lines, let's go ahead and dive right in to the shit show I'm calling the Dallas Cowboys. Um, I'm not gonna. We're not gonna do. I'm not gonna give you the same old things that we always say. They are who we thought they are. They are who they
Because
were going to be.
I don't think they are. But go ahead.
Yeah, I just think as long as there's a Dak Prescott, as long as there's a Jerry Jones, there's going to be a letdown. And I'm starting to feel really bad for these Cowboy fans, the way I feel bad about the Lions fans, the Cubs fans of old. It's getting to that point, don't you think? I mean, 17-point lead three times.
Um, yeah, I don't know. I just think so. I think the Dallas defense has got started to get a little complacent. Like they're not doing the same things that they were doing while they were winning. Whether that be because of certain injuries or whatnot, but like they're just not playing to the standard that I think that they can, and I think that we know they can.
All right, from a coach's point of view, do you not think maybe it's the offense is finally catching up? Like it was at the very beginning. Um, it's a brand new defense, brand new
I
faces.
think
Not sure, and they looked fantastic. And now it's starting to taper off, even up, even out a little bit.
no, because I think see they were dialing up a lot more blitzing, and they stopped blitzing as much. So like I don't know. I think not Dan Campbell, Dan Quinn needs to do a little look in the mirror and look, they might get a little easy Eagles win this week because Jalen Hurts is out.
Well, I was going to say a lot of the problem with that defense, I thought, is they're on the field a bunch, a lot. Like
Yeah.
it's they're just on the field a lot, and I saw that from the very beginning, and that was my excuse also for my Aggies in the beginning, is we're on the field for 3/4 out of 4, then just come to prove that we're just not very good. But I thought the Cowboys are on the field a lot, and so you got to dial it back some. I thought, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
But
It's just
see,
how do you give up?
but see, you look at the Dallas offense, and if they are clicking, they do score fast. So it's like it does put the defense back on the field quicker. So it's like it's almost a double-edged sword sometimes.
Right, but how do you do it? I mean, how do you become? What are they paying this guy? 40
You,
something million a year?
you
Dak
power
Prescott.
through. You got to power through 18 weeks, 19 weeks, 20 weeks.
I've I've said it before. I'll say it again. Dak Prescott. For you to pay a man $40 million a year, you have to be elite. He's not elite. I don't think he's ever been elite. I don't think he'll ever be elite. Also, the number 88 uniform is a big thing in Dallas. I don't think CD Lamb is of that number 88 caliber that he could represent that. The one positive, and I'm going to eat my words here, the one thing that has looked really good to me, and I think they're doing a really, really good job of it. Zeke looks better than I thought he was going to look because he's only carrying the ball half the time. Pollard's doing. I think that I love what they're doing in the backfield with those two guys.
So it's the same. It's the same situation as what McCaffrey was in. So like in Carolina, it was nothing but McCaffrey. And see, if they were smart at the start of the season, what they should have done was used Foreman and McCaffrey at a legit 50-50 split. Well, now Christian is in San Francisco. He's not on the field every single play.
Right.
And he's better for it, and I think we're better for it too. Like our run game has gotten better since CMC left, and that shouldn't have been the case, but it is what it is.
Right, right. By the way, if you are watching this, you can see up here we've got some hoodies. I got some hoodies in today and a new cap and stuff. Anyway, we've got these hoodies. We've got beanies, caps, shirts, long sleeve shirts, everything for your cold weather gear. We've got it now at Coachescall.store. Go to our merch store. You can order it. It's starting to get here quicker. This only took about 10 days for me. So it's really cool. Y'all go check it out.
I know you're picky about your hats. How does that hat fit?
I love the hat. Now, see this cap. This cap can be worn. This is a really like a unisex cap. Like my wife could wear something like this because it's low profile, and we can wear it in Texas because it's mesh. And then anybody could wear it. This Velcro back. Anybody could wear it. This is what we call a river cap here in Texas, boy. I love it. I do. I think it's a good job. Our new logo that Triston designed. Well, we spent what about 3 hours talking about this. This says Coachescall Bastrop, but we could. I mean, we can put any city we want on there. Right now, it's just Bastrop, Charlotte, and
Nashville.
Nashville. Yeah, because Donnie's in.
I would put my beanie on, but it's in the truck.
Yeah, but I'm really happy. This is real thin material. These hoodies. This is a full zip hoodie. This is a regular hoodie. But it's real thin material, so you can wear 3 or 4 shirts under it if you want to, and even cut the sleeves, which I might, do the Bill Belichick thing. I'm gonna do something like that.
That would fit you so well.
I would. Hey, man. So I did it. We talked about it last time we did our pick'em show. It was about 2 weeks ago. The 49. I can't remember who they played, the 49ers, but we talked about Mr. Irrelevant, Purdy, quarterback for the 49ers. I told you how much I loved the story. Now, I just really, really loved the story, loved everything about it. Guys like that play with a chip on their shoulder. Guys like that are the ones that stay after practice. So guys like that are the ones that come before practice. They have to do everything right because they're just not gifted like everybody else at their position. And I just thought teams rally around guys like that, because they see, you have a prima donna like the fucking Garden Gnome in Arizona, Kyler Murray. Nobody can stand that kid. You have, what's his name in Denver now? The head case.
Russell Wilson.
Nobody can stand that kid. But you will rally around a kid like Purdy Brock's just doing everything right. You know what I mean? And I think they are. And I want to say even Kittle got up on the podium, on a post game show and said, this kid, we've seen him. This is new to y'all, but it ain't new to me. And we could not wait for this to happen.
Yeah, he said he's been the real deal since camp.
Yeah, I love it. So he's reeled off 2 wins in a row.
And I didn't think he was going to win this last one. I really didn't. I thought, night game in Seattle, divisional opponent. I thought that proved to me that the guy does have some moxie or whatever. Because honestly, I was like, they're going to lose. I really thought the Niners were going to lose, but the Niners defense is for real though.
Yeah. Well,
hey, I'll tell you one thing. My Niners future Super Bowl ticket's still alive.
It's still cooking, baby.
I thought it was dead. It's not.
Okay, so here's what happened, bud. We were my wife and I finally got rid of the kids for the weekend, right? That sounds horrible, but I don't give a shit. We finally got rid of the kids. So we go to Austin, bud, and there's this thing called the perfect pitch. And it's like 4 or 5 bars and taco bars, food and beverage, with big screens, TVs everywhere, and they're made out of those railroad, the railroad containers,
Yeah.
And they're stacked up on top of each other, and they're outside, and it was cold. It's cold here. They turned on the
define cold. Define cold.
It was 48. 49 at night. That was cold here, to where we needed fires, and the atmosphere was great. $20 a pitcher. It was perfect. And
it was 25 degrees here this morning, but go ahead.
Yeah, well, that's not fun to be outside in. 48 degrees at night is perfect to be outside next to a fire, drinking some cold beer, and watching football. And we were watching, and so my wife is from LaGrange, just like J.K. Dobbins that went to OSU and now at the Ravens. Well, we're watching the Ravens game, and I told her I'm on this jersey kick. Not that I wear them, but I just I love professional jerseys. By the way, I can't wait for my hockey jersey to come in. Should be this week. Um, so I ordered my Brock Purdy number 13 white 49ers jersey.
Did you really?
I did. Dude, could you imagine if he becomes the next Tom Brady? Laugh at me. Go ahead, because 2 weeks ago when I said Purdy was going to win, y'all both roll your eyes at me. I even told Donnie, shut the fuck up, and they did. What if this kid becomes the next Tom Brady? If not, I would have even if it doesn't happen, I'll have a very cool 49ers white number 13 jersey. And my wife ordered her Dobbins jersey. She goes, well, since you're getting one, I ought to get one.
I'm still waiting on my Patrick Mahomes jersey from Donnie.
You know what they say here in Texas? Wish in one hand, shit in the other, and see which one fills up faster.
I won fair and square, but he just.
You did win fair and square. You did. So I say all that to say this. What were they down? 28-3 or 30-0?
Who, the Colts?
The Colts?
Or the Vikings? They were down 33-0.
33-0.
And won.
And they come back and score 39 unanswered. We're watching this go down. And my wife said what I say all the time when I'm talking to you guys. How in the hell can a professional organization do this?
Matt Ryan's your quarterback.
Yes, the last time he did that in Atlanta, what was it, 28-3? I remember. Yeah, that was a big thing.
No, so like as much, and I'll go ahead and be the first one to admit, I'm the biggest Matt Ryan hater you'll ever meet. Right. I can't stand Matt Ryan. I think he's one of the most overrated quarterbacks ever. He's a product of the Atlanta system. Regardless, you can't really blame Matt Ryan. That's a defensive problem. Like, sure, like I don't know, you go up 33-0, you can't look at the quarterback and go, you didn't do enough. You did do enough. Your defense didn't help you out.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go into this, and I know you hate my conspiracy theory. I've gone on rants before, but I've got to bring it up, man, because it just seems so obvious. Now, tomorrow morning when I get up, I've already got 4 TikToks ready in a row. All right, that kind of proves my point that the NFL is crooked and rigged. Okay, and it's been like that forever. What?
The Commanders game last night.
That's one of them.
That was weird.
Yep. That's weird. One. How did the Patriots throw the ball backwards? Right in. Too. Right there. Yes, that was completely weird. But it is a fact. Since football was invented, it has been owned and run by. I'm going to say the word, the mafia. It's been run and owned by the good old boys forever. And the things that happen during the course of a ball game, it doesn't have me scratching my head anymore. It's got me sitting here thinking, dude, you're making it way, way too obvious. Like you're making it way too obvious that you're shaving points. You know, you're causing the game to go longer, or you're causing the game to go faster. You're just doing things. Even in the college game today, that kid from UConn on a long pass play at the end of the game, there's about 10 minutes left. They were down a couple touchdowns. The defender just jumped all over his back. There's not a single flag anywhere. You're like, holy cow, guys.
That pissed me off because I had Curtis Samuel anytime touchdown. That's why that pissed me off. I didn't give a fuck about the PI. That's why that pissed me off.
Well, I go back and watch all this, and you're like, how can a professional athlete play so good one week and so bad the next? That doesn't happen. Like, you can throw a pick or two here, but you mean to tell me that Dak Prescott is a 3 interception a game guy? Bullshit. I call bullshit on it. I think he's the worst guy that's on the take. I think I think I think he owes so much money. I think he is in bed with the criminals worse than Phil Mickelson was before the live thing. I do. I, I just it's all. I mean, tell me I'm wrong.
I mean, I don't know. I don't remember what I told you a long time ago. We're just trying to end up on the right side of the rigging.
Yeah,
But
I
no,
know, man. But you're sitting there looking at what's going on. Even the referees. I mean, you're looking at and you're seeing what's going on, and it's just amazing to me. Number
it's
one,
crazy.
the referees, they're just blatant about it. Number two, the coaches are worse than the players. I mean, their play calling is just horrendous to where you're like, okay, we're not going to win this game. Like, we're on the Discord. By the way, you guys that are listening, you can go to coachescall.store, hit the menu button, go to our Discord. It's free. So you can hear what we're talking about. We know in about the second quarter, we know if our total is going to hit or if our side's going to hit, right? You can just tell.
We're sweating bets right now.
I mean, that's, yeah. You just know. That's why the best thing to do is just wait till about the second quarter. You can determine the outcome because the refs will tell you the outcome, and these coaches will tell you what they're going to do to create the outcome for the big money people.
So
I'm convinced.
let me tell you what's fixing to happen. It could be and it should happen as soon as this off season. So like you look at the World Cup just happened.
Mhm.
Okay. FIFA in general and soccer in general has done a really great job with using technology to help eliminate things like that happening. So like an offsides in soccer can be really ticky-tacky sometimes.
Right.
I'm not going to go into explaining what an offsides in soccer is, but
For those of us who know, we know.
Yeah, and I just think that you can take a big sports organization, international sports organization like FIFA as an example, and implement it into the NFL to help mitigate some of the human error bullshit. Like or so like 2 years ago they did the review and pass interferences, and then they did away with it. I don't know why they did away with it because like it's to me it seemed to help. I think they did away with it because it was slowing the game down,
Mhm.
but like it doesn't have to slow the game down. Like you should hire people like me and you. We're gonna watch the game at the same time. We're gonna let's say they throw a flag on pass interference. We're like, oh, that wasn't PI. We're just gonna call down and be like, y'all need to pick that flag up.
Yeah,
Like I don't know. There's got to be some better
I
way to
agree.
do it because the way that they're doing it now, the officials are determining outcomes of games way too much.
Yeah, yeah. I agree. I think a couple things I need to do away with. I agree with you there, 100% because it's real easy, and that's what they do. Like in the last 2 minutes of the halves, it's even if it's close, is his foot down or not, they get the phone call now so they can keep rolling. I think that's easy to do. I think they need to do it with the kickoff also. I think the kickoff is the most worthless thing because you never run it back. You never do it. Just do away with the kickoff and have a running clock. The only time the clock stops is the 2 minute warning, right? Um,
Even if you go out of bounds.
yeah, even if you go out of bounds, let's roll. Let's keep it going. Keep it rolling. They do it anyway. They do it anyway. You want to cut down the game? That's the way to cut down the game. So then we can get the calls right. Because it's not the time of the game that's getting us now. Right now, it's the calls. So let's get the calls right. Let's not have uh, Alan Johnson over here that wants to that's got 50 grand in the bag, and Guido's in the third row watching him, making sure that he fucking throws a flag. Screw that, man. Let's have somebody upstairs say, hey, no, 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 this ain't the way it's gonna go. The problem is there's too much money in the NFL.
He
And
said Guidos.
oh yeah, that Guido, you or Nicky Nose or Tommy Two Times or whatever his name is up there. Um, but the problem is there's too much money in the NFL, and the Guidos know this, and it's like anything else, dude. The worst thing that ever happened was was whiskey started to sell everywhere, right? So they had to tax that shit. I mean, the NFL, the Guidos, the mafia, these guys have to find different ways to make their money. I don't think it's ever going to change, but that's my take. I mean, I could be completely wrong. I doubt it because I watch these games, and it is beyond me how they can change the game. They can change the outcome. They can force the outcome. They can force the pace of play. I just think it's rigged. I don't mind that it's rigged. I just think it's too obvious. I just want to know that it's rigged, and it's fine, but don't make it so goddamn obvious, dude.
I think part of it too is like, because we're talking about officiating, the protection of quarterbacks has become overbearing.
Especially since they all fucking suck.
Like, because we're playing football, man. Like, the landing on a quarterback is fucking. Because like, if we're gonna call a flag on a defensive end for landing their body weight on a quarterback, why are we not calling the same flag on a corner tackling a fucking receiver?
Well, it's the same thing with pass interference. You never see offensive pass interference. And them guys are grabbing them by the face mask and shit. You never see that kind of crap.
There was actually one this week that was called.
And I'm telling you, dude, I'm all about protecting a quarterback if he's worth a shit. But if you're Dak Prescott, brother, you're gonna get what you're gonna get. Sorry, bro.
But no. But that's where it gets ticky tacky, and you get the LeBron effect. Like, there are some quarterbacks that don't get called.
It's called the Brady effect in football.
Well, hold on, no, that don't get that don't get calls. Like Cam, for example. Cam used to never get calls
because everybody hated his ass.
I know, and it even seeped into the fucking officials. Like, they hated him too.
What's up, Donnie? Everybody say hi to Donnie. He just joined in.
What bad calls were you talking about?
We were just talking about like the Commanders game, and then what was the other one we were talking about?
Oh, I was just going over tomorrow. I've got a couple of TikToks I'm going to put together because I just think the NFL being rigged, the officiating, the coaches, the calls and everything, it's just becoming way too obvious. The referees forgetting to turn their mic off before they say something. I mean, dude,
the Justin Fields got landed on. That was pretty obvious. Joe Burrow at the end on the 4th and 1 at the goal line definitely took a step, like a full step with a guy in motion, and then stopped, and they jumped off sides, and they were like, "Yep, offsides." And I'm like, bro, yeah. he and the comment, they even said he got away with one there, which you never hear him say, but you can't review that.
No.
Hey, did y'all lose money on the Bucks this week?
I didn't bet it.
I couldn't bet. I've been in Florida.
Good. I already know if we would have done the pick'em show that y'all both would have been on fucking Tom Brady all fucking week.
Oh, here we go. Jesus. No way, dude.
That Bucks team is fucking trash, dude. They are so bad.
I wouldn't have been. I would have been. I would have been on Joey B, brother. You know that. I'd have been all over Joey B.
You might have been. I'll give you that.
I would have been all over Joey B.
The first half, the Bucks looked amazing. The second half, they looked like dog shit.
No, their first 4 drives, they looked amazing. Because they actually started to fall apart in the second quarter. Going into halftime, they started to really look like shit.
Also, the Patriots throwing it to Las Vegas so they could get their 6th win of the season. I mean, that's just that's just way too obvious.
That was so
Way
weird.
too obvious, bro. I mean,
I will say that stiff arm on Mac Jones was the highlight of the year.
It was great. it was fantastic.
He put that man through hell.
The Cardinals.
Suck.
Are they as bad as I wanted them to be at the beginning of the season?
Well,
They're done.
Kyler's hurt, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Kyler tore his
Mighty
ACL,
Mouse.
so he's done. So yeah, of course they're that bad.
Dang.
Yeah, they're
I thought Colt was going to help him out a little bit more than that. I thought he was,
He got hurt too.
Oh, did he? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I got you. Yeah, because the Broncos.
Yeah, they have McSorley in.
McSorley?
The second I got the alert that McCoy went down, I hit Broncos -1.5. It was glorious. It was free.
McSorley, is that a real name or is that a nickname? Like
that's
McSor.
his name's Trace McSorley.
Oh gosh almighty, the human Band-Aid. Let's see here. So let's talk about some of these games. Let me get off
about
of
tonight first.
You want to talk about tonight?
Yeah.
I teased it with two basketball. I teased it with your two basketball games, Tristan. I teased the over. I teased the under.
How'd you do that when I have the money line?
Well, I took them -2. Your two basketball picks.
Yeah.
I took them -2 each, and then so that took me to +6 and +6 +7. Both of those are +7, and I've got the Packers under 49.5. You like the over, Donnie?
Yeah. Reverse arm movement.
You like the over 40? Over 49.5?
Everybody and their mother is on the under, and I don't see it. But neither of these teams can play defense. They can't.
Well, the Rams are horrible,
neither of them can play offense either.
Yeah, but here's the kicker. Here's a funny thing for you. At noon today, because this is the first game I've actually looked at. I've been out of town. Noon today, 47% of the bets, 54% of the money on the over. Now it's 62-72. The money is pouring in on the over right now. And it's been that way the last couple of weeks, like waiting till the very last minute.
And Green Bay's sitting at 7.5?
It's 39.5 right now.
No, Green Bay is sitting at 7.5?
No, I'm talking about the over.
No, I understand that. I'm asking you more. I'm asking you about the
Oh, I don't like -7.5. The money's coming in on the Rams right now.
Holy shit. Donnie, look. That's a full zip hoodie. And this is just a full hoodie right here. I just got them in today. Pretty jacked up about the.
I'm like I said, I was in Florida for the last week. I have not done anything. Today's my first day back, and I'm slow. I'm dragging.
I've got who are two college basketballs plays, Tristan?
So my bet. So
St. Bona.
So we're on St. Bonaventure money line and Southern Florida money line.
All right, I got St. Bona and Southern Florida +7, and we're under 49.5 in the Packers Rams game. And I like the Packers -7.5.
My play for the day is Green Bay -1.5, with under 45.5, which Donnie doesn't like that, but
of course not.
I just don't see. I don't see it. I don't see where the points come from. Baker's been in the offense for a week. I get it. He went out and he won last week, but it was off his fucking dick hole, whatever. I don't see it. I don't see where the points come from. Rams offensive line is trash. I think the Packers defense has a decent night. I don't think they're not gonna have like a Cowboys defense kind of night, but I don't see it. I don't see the overhead.
What if the NFL is rigged and they really love Baker? Because what's better than a comeback story?
Let's just say you're right, but it starts next year.
Yeah, but they're setting it up for next year.
I
Ooh,
mean, I get it.
I
see
like
it.
the Detroit Lions story better. A bunch of coaches coaching a team. They come from nowhere. Now they sneak into the playoffs. I like the Lions, guys. I like the Lions. They're trendy.
Because we were because we were talking about the Cowboys earlier. You want to hear something hilarious?
Yeah, the
So
Cowboys win 2 playoff games.
No,
Yeah,
that's
not hilarious. That's a fantasy.
That is hilarious. If the Panthers win out and the Cowboys don't win the division and they're the 5 seed, Dallas will come here to Charlotte to play the fucking Panthers in the playoffs
and lose
in the wild card round.
That's awesome.
The NFC South is so bad, dude. Like nobody wants the division at all. I mean, it's just trash. Dude, the Panthers, all they had to do was beat the fucking trash ass Steelers and they got bullied. The Panthers just got, I mean, on the line of scrimmage from the opening kickoff until the game ended, they got fucking bullied up and down the field on Sunday. It was bad.
Dude, is Jalen Hurts gonna come back? Is he gonna make it?
He's out for a couple weeks.
They said that so his MVP odds went from -150 today to +300. So that's interesting.
So they got Zach Wilson in, right?
Who?
No.
Dude, you're jumping all over the place on me. Where are you at?
I am jumping all over. Never mind. Sorry. I've got the ticker's going off on me right here. Never mind. Sorry, I'm not going to look at the ticker anymore. Hey, I told you, Donnie. Tried to tell you 2 weeks ago, Mr. Irrelevant is very, very relevant in this league. He's the right guy at the right time. Mm-hmm. Guys are rallying. Dude, he's 2-0. They're rallying him around him. You're going to wait till he loses one game and then go, I told you so?
No.
That is exactly what Donnie would fucking do. Like he'll go out there and throw 3 picks and Donnie be like, I fucking told you.
Right. Don't worry about the other 2 wins. Yeah, he sucks. Oh my gosh. Hey, Messi won the whole thing, right? Isn't that
yes, sir.
You won some money on that, didn't you?
I did. I was gonna throw a lot more, but I bitched out. I won't lie, I did. I just decided to just do a small 3-unit bet on Argentina to lift the trophy, and it was a nice fun swing. Dude, I just recently got into soccer and watching it and betting on it. It was like watching a movie and a story just unfold in front of you while you're watching. It was one of the greatest fucking things I've ever watched.
Really?
It was amazing.
No kidding.
It was like the two guys that were supposed to be the center focal point of the entire match. The guy that was supposed to make the goal, the guy that was supposed to come back and make the goal on the other side. It was fucking epic. It was almost like a hero versus villain type of story. Like Mbappe did everything he fucking could to take that motherfucker from Messi, and he still lost.
Really?
Yeah, it was honestly one of the top 5 sporting things I've ever watched.
Now I enjoy watching soccer. I do. I coached the last 4 years that I coached. My second sport was soccer, and that's what I got to coach it and I had to learn it because I'm doing it. So I do enjoy. I really, really enjoy watching soccer, even though it does piss me off when they're on the attack and then all of a sudden they kick it all the way back to their goalie to reset, and I'm like, God dang it, because my ADD kicks in. But or ADHD.
You didn't get to watch it?
No, I didn't get to watch it. But I heard it was amazing. And I was every now and then I'd dive into the Discord and I'd read you guys are all over.
Dude, everybody in there was sweating bad. It was so fun. Like
that's good.
I did really good on the World Cup overall. I was up about 10 units for like just World Cup betting. It was pretty good.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, I wish I could have. I'm telling you, it's been real busy. For me, this is the busiest time of the year for us in what we do. But jump into a little college ball. Just wanted to ask you guys. I don't know if you've been following the whole um, Deion Sanders thing.
Yep.
Have you been? Did y'all? First of all, did y'all watch his son play?
No.
Shadur?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did he have a
I'm
good
going to
game?
say this. I'm going to say this, and it hurts me to say this because I'm really rooting for Deion.
You're gonna say what I think you're gonna say.
Dude, the kid's not Division I fucking material.
I knew you were gonna say it.
He's not. He's not fucking division. He's not Division I fucking football. He cannot play in a Power 5. He can't do it. Not at quarterback. Not at quarterback. He's a liability. You cannot do. Now you give him a Lincoln Riley, a Lane Kiffin, somebody that can teach him. Maybe. But I watched that championship game. I didn't like anything about the kid. Man, I'm sorry, Deion, if you ever hear this, because I'm a huge fan of yours, and I hope you do what I think you're going to do. But I wasn't impressed with his son and I'm putting in him at the Power 5. They're going to the playoff to win a national championship next year or the next year. I don't think that kid's got it.
You know what's
You
great
watch him?
about it? We're gonna find out.
No shit.
We're gonna find out.
No shit. Donnie?
Yeah, I think the other thing that you got to look at is what has he got around him? I mean, he's got Brooks, the wide receiver that is his number one target. And then he's got Hunter, the kid that came in that's a 5-star number one prospect last year. But he's only played like, I think 4 or 5 games because he got hurt early in the season. He also doesn't have an amazing line. And the running back is decent, but he's not a it's like you said, I think on that team overall, JSU may have had 3 or 4 players that are Division I players. Mm-hmm. So the big difference is if Shadur comes in and gets a better line and gets more threats, do they pull him up instead of him lifting the other people up? Because, I mean, outside of Brooks and Hunter, he doesn't have anybody that can catch the ball. He can throw it. I'll give the kid that. He's got a cannon. Like,
right.
I saw him throw some 60 yards air, not a big loft. Like, it was pretty line drive. So he's got the tools. It's just going to be, can he get coached up, and does it help when he gets to Division I because he's got those players around him?
Yeah. So, and this is why I'm glad you said that. And he better get some offensive linemen there quick, and he better get some help because his first game, it's on September 2nd, is going to be at TCU. Okay. Then somebody's going to bring some fucking heat out of his ass.
Wait. Are you talking about Colorado?
Yeah.
Colorado's first game's against Nebraska.
No, it's his second game.
Is it?
Yeah. The 2nd they play TCU, and then the 9th they play Nebraska.
Which is fun. Matt Rule versus Deion Sanders. I can't fucking wait. I'm gonna watch that one.
Dude, and then I'm sorry, dude, but you've got Stanford. They're going to have a good defense. I don't care who their coach is or whatever. Stanford's going to have a decent defense. USC is going to have a defense. Oregon's going to have a defense. UCLA's going to have a defense. I'm talking for him. And then you got to fuck with Utah. You don't want to fuck with Utah if you don't know what you're doing. Because Coach Whittingham will put it on your ass, and he'll put it and he'll come from 18 different sites in different places. And so, I mean, I'm not big on the Pac-12. But if that's what you're thinking, Donnie, which I agree 100%, they're not very good. They don't have this, that, and the other. Well, they better get it going in Colorado, and they better get it going quick. Because if not, that kid's going to get fucking exposed. I just don't see it. I hope I'm wrong though. I really
no. I mean, you're right. But the big thing is, what do they get in the transfer portal? Dion had a meeting, and he was like, "Listen, I told you to be ready to go to the transfer portal, but if you're going to stay here, be prepared to work, because that transfer portal got a lot of people in it right now, and ain't nobody moving yet."
It's got more people in the transfer portal right now than it's ever had. It has over 1,300 kids in the transfer portal. Here's what's scary, Donnie, and we're going to talk about this at another time, or maybe tonight.
Huh? But nobody is.
No. You got 1,300 kids in the transfer portal. Dude, Colorado's only going to take a handful. They're only going to take so many. The other teams are only going to take so many. There's a lot of kids thinking, oh, I can't play here. I can go there. I can't. There's a lot of kids that might be sitting their ass at home.
That's what Dion said.
You know?
Yeah,
or playing or playing for Abilene Christian over here or Middle Tennessee State.
Sure.
Something like that, because hey, bro, sure, Alabama lost 9 of their top ones, but what about the other 9 that 10 that nobody are talking about? They might not go anywhere. Sure. Shoot, we've lost 23 to the transfer portal. I say we, A&M. We've lost 23. Dude, that's over a quarter of our team is gone.
That is crazy.
Where they're going to go, I don't know. Who's going to sign Haynes King, our quarterback? Y'all saw him play. Who's going to? He can't play for Jackson State. Sorry, guys. Where are you going to go, Haynes?
Yeah.
It's
not a good idea.
Are y'all? So did A&M fire their coach?
No.
No, they'd have to pay him out like $90 million.
Yeah, 84.
So what are y'all gonna
suck?
Go full rebuild?
We're gonna suck. My thing is do what Dion's doing. Have what you have. Reach in the transfer portal. Bring them in. Tell them it's 1 year and you're NFL bound. Lie your ass off. Bring them in, and let's roll the dice.
Yep.
That's what I would do.
Dion gonna have a fucking 5-star recruit at every position.
Dude, his coordinators. He got the coordinator from Alabama is already there, and he got the head coach from Kent State. He's going to be his offensive coordinator. They're going to run 3 plays in there like 2.5 seconds. They're going to be running. It's going to be exciting to watch that. If they can complete some passes, it's going to be exciting to watch. That turbo offense type thing is a lot of fun when it's run right. When it's not, they waste 3 seconds and your defense is back on the field. But if it's run right, you never know. It can be a lot. It can be a lot of fun to watch. But man, I hope. I don't know. I hope it works out over there because I'm rooting for him. But I don't see Shaduki or whatever his name is. I don't think he's a top. I don't think he's a top guy, man. And that's just from watching.
Did they play a Division I school? No, they played like NCCU or some shit, right?
HBCU.
Yeah. Okay. No. They played North Carolina Central for the championship, I think.
Yeah, and that guy was crying too.
Here's
another thing.
Did they win or no?
No, North Carolina beat them because Shadui threw a interception there at the end in overtime. Yeah, and then that coach won a national title, right? Or won that game? Yeah, won the title. And then he goes on and says, we've been disrespected the whole time. It was always about Dion and Jackson State. Of course it is. You got to know this, but going in, you've got to know. Nobody wants to watch you or your team, Coach. Sorry. Sure. I'm glad you're here. Congratulations.
I'm not here for that.
But nobody gives a shit about you. Nobody. They want to see Neon. They want to see Coach Prime and all his shit and all his fucking, and they want to see him limp around. They want to see, the only reason it's televised the way it is because he's here. If not, y'all's ass wouldn't even be on TV. So shut the fuck up and enjoy it. Yeah, we've been disrespected. We've been disrespected. Shut the fuck up. Nobody even knows your name. Nobody even knows you were the head coach of that school until Prime got your ass there. Shut the fuck up. God damn. It's hilarious, dude. These people are just, Oh my gosh. They just can't leave. They can't get out of their way, each other's way, man. Just shut the fuck
Heads
up.
are too big. Their heads are too big.
Oh my, I know, dude. Oh, they kept our kids in the walkway 10 minutes because Jackson State was late. Okay.
Who gives a
So,
fuck? Stand there.
nope. Even when y'all came out, coach, nobody watched y'all come out. Nobody gave a shit. Yeah, the ceremony, they didn't even televise the ceremony because y'all won. If Jackson State would have won, they would have televised the ceremony. Can you get the hint, coach? You dumb fuck. Jeez, that's fucking hilarious. Oh,
Sure.
it's so funny. It's just funny. I mean, know your role, fucking idiot. And I say that with all due respect. If there's such a thing. All right. I know this is bowl season. What's the date today, bro?
The 19th.
19th.
19th. I know this is bowl season just for shits and grins. UConn should have won. Dude, we got games tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Coach, I won a
Yeah.
college football bet today.
Did you really?
Would you take the over?
I took
Don't be a dick, Donnie.
I took the over.
no, really. No,
I did.
I bet the first half over in the Marshall game, over 20.5.
I just had the total over 40.
I bet it with Marathon. Marathon said to take it, and I tailed him, and that's why y'all need to come to the Discord because we got dudes in there who know what the fuck they're doing.
Yes, you do. 100%. Dude, the problem with these bowl games is who's playing and who isn't.
Yeah.
You know? I mean,
Sure.
who's gonna be there, who isn't gonna be there? Like Texas, what's his name? Bijan.
Bijan. He declared for the draft, so I doubt it.
He's not playing. Oklahoma State, I don't know if if his kid's playing or not. You know, Texas Tech, Ole Miss, you'd figure that would be a barn burner, but who's playing and who's not? I love Washington at the Alamo Dome, by the way.
Who's playing? Somebody's playing right now. I know Marshall just ended in UConn. I didn't even know we had a fucking Myrtle Beach Bowl. That's what they played earlier.
I don't know if anybody's playing right now. I don't see it.
There's a game tonight. Hold on.
Tomorrow maybe.
So,
All right,
yeah.
Switching gears again.
Back
Number
to
one.
NFL. I thought we were doing
Hold on.
recaps. Yeah. We're going to talk about the Vikings making the
We
Matt
already
Ryan.
did.
Yeah, we did.
Oh.
But
Can we
I do want to get your take on it. But first, hey, Coach Beard at Texas got caught beating somebody up.
Did he get out on bail?
Yeah, he got out on bail that day. That day.
What happened? Who did he beat up? His wife?
His girlfriend.
For what? Fucking somebody else?
Well, see, that's what I thought. I thought he might have. Well, the problem is he came home at 4:30 in the morning. We all knew he drinks. He's not an alcoholic because he doesn't go to meetings, but he drinks a lot. Like you know that's the difference between an alcoholic and a drunk, right? One goes to meetings and one just accepts it. Me and Donnie were drunks.
Donnie.
Me and Donnie were drunks. We're not alcoholics. We're drunks. Okay. But yeah, supposedly he came home at 4:30 in the morning.
Tune into Whiskey and Wisdom.
Might have a story about that next week.
Yeah, and so they're like, well, you know, domestic violence, and they booked him, everything, the whole 9 yards, man. Out on bail, but there's supposedly a clause that if anything ever happens outside of the school and basketball, that he's out, because this is like his second time he did shit like this at Texas Tech. That's why they let him go at Texas Tech. But the dude's a winner. I mean, he goes, he wins. The kids love him. All that.
It's like hiring Hugh Freeze at Auburn.
Yeah, exactly. You just can't stay away from the liquor store, man. And I mean, I can't say I blame the dude. I mean,
You can't stay away from it either.
yeah, and I will not, and I will not. Yeah, Donnie, that Colts Vikings game not only proves that everything's rigged, but it also proves that that Ryan kid is just plain horrible.
Oh yeah, he's he just loves being choked. But I mean, so does Dallas. I mean,
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Dallas is, and now they're going to go, and now they're going to beat Philadelphia next week.
It's crazy. It is crazy.
This is why I always go on my
best. Who do you think had the best performance this week, though? Like player wise,
Zay Jones.
who?
Zay Jones.
Really?
3 touchdowns, 100 and something yards. Who are you gonna say?
Cousins. 450,
Yeah.
4 TDs.
No, yeah, I mean, I won't take nothing away from Cousins, but yeah, I mean, he did have a good day, but Zay Jones is probably the only reason the Jaguars won, but Kirk Cousins is probably the reason that they won. The Vikings, everybody wants to talk shit about them being one of the worst teams in the league at their record. They just find fucking ways to win. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
No, I mean, Joey B's the same way. He only had 200 yards, 4 TDs, 1 INT.
Literally,
his
they got
put
out.
him
Joey B, they won. They got Tom Brady had more yards.
Yep.
Fournette was the leading rusher. Godwin was the leading receiver. But it's a matter of turnovers. They had 4 turnovers in the second half. I mean, you got to protect the ball, especially this time of year.
Yeah. Mr. Irrelevant only had 217 yards with 2 TDs, no INTs.
Fuck that. Get off him. Move on. Move on.
Yeah,
Move
I mean,
on.
I'm just saying, you're asking who had, dude. I mean,
I wasn't asking nothing.
Geno Smith at 230.
I wasn't asking shit.
Got his ass kicked. All right, we'll move on. Let's move on.
That. I don't know that we
Ravens. How bad are the Ravens now? I mean, 13-3.
They're done.
They're
done.
Just going. They're gone.
Yeah,
huh?
They're done. They're done.
They're gone. With no Lamar. Yeah, put a fork.
You're about to start seeing the bubble teams pop.
Yep.
And the Ravens are one. They just popped.
Yeah.
Okay.
Honestly, Lamar won't play again this year. Period. Even if even if he's healthy, he's not going to play again.
They may not win another game.
Yeah.
One of the best running backs that plays the quarterback position. I've said it all season long. I like the Lions.
I can show you some clips that
I like the Lions.
I can show you some clips where Lamar makes throws that Dak would dream of making.
I could show you some clips of me hitting a 7-iron this close to the pin. Doesn't make me a fucking pro golfer, too.
How dumb do the Falcons look?
Like starting Desmond Ridder?
Yeah, because they basically said, Mariota, we're going to demote you to third team. And he was like, well, fuck that. I'm going home.
Well, Mariota sucked. I mean, what did you expect?
Yeah, but I mean, they were 5-8 coming in. They had a chance to go to the.
I get it, but like
he's better than 13 of 26 for 97 yards.
Quarterback play is the reason that they kind of ended up 5-8.
Also, the reason they had, the reason they had 8, but also the reason they had 5. I mean,
I'll give you that.
I mean,
would you pay Mariota? Would you pay Mariota $10 million a season, $15 million a season to lead your team?
Here's the thing. No. Here's the thing about them. They lost to the Saints, the Rams, the Bucks, the Bengals, the Chargers, the Panthers, and then the Commanders, Steelers, and Saints again. They beat the Browns. They beat the Seahawks. They beat the Niners.
You know what it is, Donnie? They quit trying to run the ball.
Yeah.
I'm
not disagreeing with you.
They were
At all.
they were one of the best rushing teams in the league, and then all of a sudden they wanted to pass, and Mariota's not going to do that. And I think they thought Desmond Ritter could.
I mean, he was still completing 61% of his passes. He just wasn't throwing it a lot. I mean, 15 touchdowns.
The Saints defense is no pushover. I mean, that's a good defense.
Yeah. I don't know. 18 to 21. They had a chance to advance, get a little closer to knocking out the Bucks, and they choked it.
Dude, I don't see the Jets losing another game. I don't see the Jets losing another game.
Bullshit. Bullshit.
How many games they got left?
Hang on. Let me find out who
Three.
Three. They won't lose another game. Maybe Miami.
Call them out.
Everybody's
Call them
got
out,
3
Donnie.
games.
Call them out, Donnie.
Maybe.
Hang on. I'm pulling it up.
They got Jacksonville. They got.
They're losing Jacksonville.
Yep, they lose that. They lose that one. I agree.
Jacksonville's hot. Like, Trevor Lawrence believes, and he's got those kids believing. They lose to them. They may beat the Seahawks. That'll be tough. I don't think they beat the Dolphins.
Is it in Seattle? Is the
yeah, it's in Seattle. It's in Seattle.
They'll lose
at 3:00. No,
it doesn't matter. They'll
That's
lose.
fine. You guys laugh at me all the time anyway, so it doesn't matter. The Lions won't lose another game either.
They're going to lose this week.
They're not going to lose to y'all. They're not going to lose to Chicago, and they will not lose to Green Bay.
They're due for some regression.
I don't know about that. And Green Bay?
You guys always disagree with me. That's fine. I'm just telling you what I know.
No, since we're sitting here bullshitting, Donnie, what do the numbers right now say on the Carolina game?
Let's see.
I almost guarantee you +3.
Carolina will be. I think they'll probably be
they're
+2, +3.
They're +3.
Niners won't lose another again.
Wait. We're talking about the Panthers. Hold on.
I wasn't talking about the Panthers. I don't care about the Panthers.
Yes, you do. They're your fucking second team.
He was talking about the Lions.
I just want to know
the Niners won't lose another game. They got Commanders, Raiders, and Cardinals. They may as well phone that in.
I just want to know what the early splits look like on the Panthers game.
+3. I'm gonna guess.
No, it is +3, but you don't have like numbers yet, like handles.
Oh God, no. That's next week.
Oh, okay.
You got to go way out to get those lines right now. Nobody's doing it. Everybody's worried. Everybody worried. Do the Cowboys lose again?
No.
Ooh.
You don't think Philly beats them?
They got Eagles, Titans, and Commanders. Ooh.
No.
Yeah.
What you think the goddamn Titans are going to win?
I think they could go 0-3.
Of course you do.
Commanders jump up and spank that butt in Washington.
The Titans are fucking atrocious.
Oh, they're a team without. I'll say this:
they don't know who they are. In week 15,
there was a spot. There's a local guy called Paul Kaharski who caught Derrick Henry coming out of the locker room in the second half, and Henry was evidently pissed. I'll say this: if you watch the Ryan Tannehill touchdown, Henry drills that motherfucker.
Really?
He's doing the sneak, and you can see there's some anger there. Like, he forearms to the back, like he's, I know you push the line, but there was no pushing. It was all like, bitch.
Wow.
So, but he's been asking for the ball and stuff like that forever, and he's not getting it. So, yeah, I think they're and they're beat up all the shit, but you gotta pull it together. I think Jacksonville could sneak in and grab that spot.
I've got an idea.
Uh-oh.
Since my guy over here thinks that his Carolina team is actually going to beat Detroit. Is that what you said, right?
That's what I said.
Isn't that what you said?
Yep.
Okay. I'll tell you what. Here's what I'll do.
Here it comes.
Let's make that bet.
Okay, what kind of bet?
Well, I'm betting a jersey on it. Come on.
I don't know. I have deep mixed feelings about betting jerseys because Donnie still hasn't sent mine
Oh
yet.
shit! I didn't I'm sorry, buddy. I forgot all about it. I did.
Hey, Donnie. Donnie, that was week. Donnie, that was week 3.
I know it was. I got to mess with the website and all the shirts and stuff, and I just
No,
forgot.
we know what you were doing.
Well, I was also out getting drunk every night.
So what are we betting?
Are you doing? Are we going? Are we doing the -3? Or are we just going money line?
It's close enough to where you could do a pick 'em. I mean, honestly, you could do money line.
Okay. So I'm taking the Lions, right? You're taking the Panthers, obviously, correct?
Of course.
Okay.
This is a game Carolina wins because we like to make things hard on ourselves, but go ahead.
Okay, that's fine. Then I do once Detroit wins, I'm going to let you buy my Panthers jersey.
Okay.
I think that would look good because I would have.
And if I win, what, you buy me a jersey?
Well, yeah, dude.
Okay.
Of course. What do you just let me know.
What jersey you want?
I want a Carolina. I want a Panther jersey.
I know, but do you know what player?
No, I don't. I don't know any of y'all's worthless fucking player. I mean, y'all are they're all bad.
Just get a Baker.
Send him a Baker Mayfield jersey.
Baker, no. Oh, y'all don't have Dicker the Kicker, do you? That's somebody else.
Donnie, I want to be able to wear my Mahomes jersey on the podcast before the season's over.
I'm working on it right now. I can't believe I forgot that.
Hey, send it straight to his address.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna mail it there. What are you talking about? I can't mail anything in my fucking area.
Yes.
The freaking post office closes at 3 here. I'm like, how the hell do you even open?
That's a bet, bro. I've got it. Yeah, the Panthers. I want the Panthers jersey. I don't know if I want the.
We need to bring that up on a pick'em show.
Okay. We'll definitely do that. We'll do that, and then we'll do a. We should go ahead and run down the college bowls too someday, one day. I don't know. They're all the time, but especially when it comes closer. Anyway.
I mean, I'm down. I don't care. I'll get on there and pick who I think's gonna win.
Basketball, college basketball. Tristan, I know you are doing a lot of college basketball. What are you doing? You picking sides? You picking totals? You're doing lives?
Picking anything, baby.
Picking anything?
Yeah, I've been doing pretty good this season with college basketball. I'm on I think total for the season so far, I'm 138, 109, and 3, and
Dang.
up 10 units.
Wow.
Nice.
I was up 30. I will say I've been kind of on a little bit of a down trend because I was up 30 units. But so I bet we're still up.
Cool. Well, guys, remember we are at Coachescall.store. You can see the hoodies. We've got long sleeve shirts, we've got beanies, we've got all kinds of good stuff there. Go buy some stuff. You can also go to our menu button, scroll down to the Discord. You can go over there and check everybody out. These guys we're doing a lot of stuff. I'm hoping to be back also a lot more. Been kind of taking a break, getting a lot of other stuff done. We're on TikTok, we're on YouTube, we're on Facebook, we're on Twitter also. Make sure you check us out. Also, the Triston Dunn Show. We do our NFL pick'em, we do our NCAA pick'em, we do a lot of pick'ems. We're doing a lot of stuff right now, and hopefully getting into basketball here pretty soon. Donnie, you got anything else as far as NFL goes and stuff?
No, I know we do have a we do have a don't we got a game tomorrow for college?
I think there's
There's
game
3
every day for the next 15 days.
Oh,
yeah, there's 3.
Yeah, no. There was one I was looking at. Liberty and Toledo over 53. I like that.
Yes. That's at 7:30. We got Eastern Michigan, San Jose State at 3:30 also.
And then if you really want to jump out to Wednesday, I really like the the Western and South Alabama over 56.
A lot of overs, right?
A lot of overs, and I like the over on the Baylor Air Force as well.
Really? See, I want to
Yep.
see who's playing and who's not. I heard Baylor's out some guys, or they decided not to play.
Yeah, hang on, I'll tell you who it is.
I will tell you in college basketball, my fucking wagon this year is the same wagon I had last year. Air Force, baby.
You know, I'm glad you said that.
I hit them almost every time they fucking play. Dude, I mean, I've probably made 8 units alone on them this year so far. They've been so fucking good.
I am glad you said that because I've got to check my Iupui. I've been
Iupui?
yeah, I've been fading them. I fade them.
They covered today, I think.
Let me check.
Pretty
Well,
positive they covered.
Depends on what the score was.
And that's not a team to take unders on this year neither. They can score.
Dang it. They got me by 3 points. I had them at minus 16. Yep, they got me. Oh, well. Hey, guys, anyway, we'll have Pick'em's coming up.
Yep.
Pick'em's coming up.
Yep, Pick'em.
Yeah, Thursday we'll do NFL and pros and all that stuff. But then make sure you get to follow the Triston Dunn show, and then we'll be on Thursdays. And then if you want, we got Whiskey and Wisdom. That's pretty cool. You can check us out there and on YouTube also. Guys, if that's it, then I'm done also, boys. Thanks everybody for listening. Thanks everybody for stopping by. Make sure you like, follow, and share here on Spotify and also on YouTube. Until next time, it's Coach Z with Donnie and Triston. This is Coach's Call, the real game. Y'all have a great one. Hope to see you at the ticket window. Bye-bye.